going into your spring situations and we in our individual pods, you should be looking for these type of things. Chemistry type of things, not just compatibility type of things. Okay? Okay. Hello, great people. Guess who this is? Coach Shakita Valentine, and I'm so glad that you are here with me once again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's just dive right in. If you heard me last week, we're going to talk about chemistry, not the scientific matter of chemistry, but the romantic matter of chemistry. Yes, yes. So there are so many levels of chemistry, and I want you all to be very clear on that as you are now sitting in your separate pods and you are now connecting with people at a distance. And I want you to kind of take a look at your current relationship. And maybe there's some revamping that needs to be happening. And if you listened to me last week, you know what that means, okay? I'm so excited. All right, let's jump right in. So first of all, today we're going to talk about compatibility and chemistry. Let's just get that out the way, that they are very different. Very different. But over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be covering all the types of chemistry. All right, so we're going to be talking about cool chemistry, okay? We're going to be talking about connection chemistry. We're going to be talking about complete chemistry. And we're going to be also talking about communication capacity, character chemistry, and we're going to talk about complete closure. Thus, the whole series is called C squared because there's 2 C's in each one of those. Okay, so let's talk about compatibility and chemistry. Now we're going to be talking about what they are. First of all, let's get this out in the open. You are not going to be hopping in a relationship based on compatibility. Yes, I said that. You are not going to be hopping in a relationship based on compatibility. And I'm going to tell you why. Let's get the number one thing out the room. There's always the question around compatibility. Are we compatible? Like, that's it. It doesn't just stop there. You have to go deeper. And that's when we move into, do we have chemistry? Let me tell you what compatibility is. Compatibility is 2 individuals, okay? They are working towards a common goal with little to no friction. Compatibility, this is my definition. My definition by experience and by research. But they're 2 individuals, okay? Common goal, okay? So they have a joint vision. They have an expected outcome. Compatibility is working well together. It's coexisting with little friction. That's what compatibility really is. And that's why you really go into these questions of what's your favorite color? What you like to eat? What you like doing? For real? That's compatibility. I'm not diminishing it. Yes, you shouldn't be polar opposite. Don't think that that's what you need to check the box to jump in a relationship. That's not all you need. Yeah, sis, bruh, it's not all you need. They're good because that means that you have some things in common. But here's my challenge with compatibility. What if your interests change? Your compatibility changes. Yeah, you don't want that 5, 10, 20 years into a marriage or into a relationship. Or hopefully by that time you're in marriage. But anyway, you don't want that into that relationship. So that's why, when you have friends, you're compatible with your friends. You have common interests. You like doing things together. You can have conversations, things of that nature. This another thing that people take compatibility as sustainability. Compatibility is not sustainable. It's commendable. It is a place where you did something. You can high five each other. You great. You're in this together. We've reached our common goal with little to no conflict. Compatibility is all about little to no conflict. It really is. That's why you ask all those questions, okay? Now, let's talk about chemistry. That's what chemistry makes you do. You just kind of high. I can't believe that I'm so in tune with this person. That's what you really are looking for. And so let me mention our favorite American couple right now, hanging with the Hamiltons. Yes. If you watch Love is Blind, you will see what happened there. In those pods, they were asking questions based on compatibility. But I watched that show and I was like, there it is. That's chemistry. When they begin to cry and weep and connect at such a level beyond compatibility, that's chemistry. So I'm defining chemistry as this. It is the most rare and powerful combination of organic connection that's immediate. I'll get to that point. That's immediate and spiritual. That's chemistry. It's as if you were already a part of that person if you've never met that person before. That's what you're looking for. You're not looking for surface stuff that's subject to change. That's compatibility model. That's the compatibility model. You're looking for substance. And when you go to substance, it's almost unexplainable. But yet, people try to explain it. Thus, my definition of trying to explain chemistry. I say that it's immediate because I don't care what you say, it's organic. And once you come in a place of it being organic, it's no way that you can create it. So you don't need to invest any more time trying to create chemistry. It's organic. It comes naturally. So let's address the number one thing people believe chemistry is. And this is based on research. Is when you hear chemistry, you think people that become one. And by means of that, you would think marriage, or let me just talk about sex. The misconstrued chemistry, which is the sexual chemistry. If that changes, if the performance changes, if the sensuality of the relationship changes, will you still have chemistry? As I stated about compatibility, if your interests change, will you still be compatible? So know that those things are very, very different. All right. So let me help you with this quick list. I'm going to post it somewhere on the screen. What is compatibility? It is interdependent. That means it's going to take you to be dependent on somebody else to get to the place where you want to be. It depends. It's interdependent. It takes two of you to work together to flow on this thing. Chemistry, however, is independent. It's not based on me having a common interest to build a relationship. Okay? It's independent. Chemistry is independent. It's not contingent on anyone else's identity. Hopefully that makes sense. Compatibility is initiated. Compatibility, it takes work. It's effort. It's one of you because you're sorting out. Now, going back to Love is Blind and they were in the pods, that was effort. They had questions. And you're going to have questions in chemistry, but you're going to have questions in compatibility and you're going to invest time. And I'm not saying, but it's much more initiated. You will find maintaining compatibility is different than the innateness. I think I made that word up. The innateness, I'm going to go with it, of chemistry. That is just absolutely natural for you to be you and to be with that person. It doesn't take a whole lot. And I'm not talking about just being lazy about it. I mean, being your authentic self with them. Not putting on compatibility. You could possibly put on airs because you're not sure how that other person's going to respond because you want to stay out of friction with that person. Okay. And the last thing, compatibility is rewarding. It is rewarding because ultimately you feel like you've obtained something and you've obtained a person that's not going to give you any strife, that's going to keep the strife minimal. It's not going to stress you out. It's absolutely rewarding. However, chemistry is reciprocal. It's innately reciprocal. you want to do. You want to be with that person. And it's not a matter of wanting to satisfy. It's a wanting to accommodate. It's reciprocal. It is give, 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 give. We'll talk about in one of the next series that when you in a relationship, it's not what you bring to the table. It's never, ever in any relationship, parental, romantic, personal, professional, it is never about what you bring to the table. It is a matter of what you give at the table. Let me just get it out the way now. When you're in a relationship, any of those, it's a matter of what you give at the table. Do not say what you bring to the table. It's never about what anybody brings to the table, because then you're expecting something in return. Make sure that when you're in any relationship that you're willing to give at the table, because you don't want anything in return. Because as long as you're bringing something to the table, you're expecting somebody to bring something to the table. Stop using that term. What do you bring to the table? Ask yourself, what am I giving at the table? All right, sidebar. So, compatibility is what? It's interdependent, it's initiated, and it's rewarding. And chemistry, it is independent, innate, and reciprocal. I hope you got something out of this. I enjoyed this stuff so much. I can't wait to see you next week as we are diving into, I think, cool connection chemistry. There's a difference. Cool chemistry and connection chemistry. I don't want you to be out here dating and getting involved in people and you think you got some chemistry, but it's not complete chemistry. Again, we are working towards getting you to a place of defining complete chemistry for yourself. That's the point that you want to get to. All right. We are here revamping relationships, reframing behaviors, and redesigning lives. Please share this with someone. Please. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please. And go ahead and hit that like button. Please. And if you have something to say, bring it on, boo-boo. I love a good discussion. Yeah. I'll see you next week. Bye.